Hey guys, welcome back. This is Ultimate 616, and this is the episode review for episode 7 of Marvel's Inhumans. My wife is behind the camera today. She's working it, so say hello.
Hey everybody.
There you go. So to get this episode started, the royal family regroups on a beach, and before they go back to the moon, Black Bolt says he has one more spot that they need to go. So they go to another beach that is a secret meetup spot with Triton. Triton shows up swimming in the middle of the ocean, and everybody's surprised to see him, just as I was. I really was so excited that he came back finally after he's been absent this entire time, and tells everybody that it was all just a part of Black Bolt's plan. And he apparently had this going the entire time. I thought that was a little bit of a weak point in the episode, but it worked out. I mean, I'm glad that Triton's back, and I'll let this mistake slide just in favor of this character. And yeah, I mean, it's already another good season. It's a winning season for me just because he came back and he wasn't dead this entire time. And Fiverr's Revenge asked if I actually thought that Triton was dead. I can't remember what I said to him in the comments. I think I said something like, I hope he's not dead, and it turns out he's not dead. So hey, yeah, now we're both happy. Thank you for that comment, by the way. So now everybody's back on the moon. They have a parlay with Maximus. They trade Declan. They were supposed to trade Declan for the throne, but Maximus takes Declan and says he's not holding his end of the deal. So they shoot back to what he thought was Earth, but it's really a bunker that Black Bolt had made that nobody knows about but him. And Medusa is really mad that he's keeping all these secrets from her because she's his wife, aka the Queen and King of Atalan. They're supposed to make these decisions together, and he's been doing all this stuff behind her back. She's not happy about it, and they have this whole conversation about how she was hoping when he was younger that his parents died that she could see the pain and laugh in his face because his parents are dead because of the mistreatment they got to her parents when they were younger. But she had nothing but compassion for him because she saw the pain in his eyes, the loss, and they ended up forming connections, and the connection ended up in marriage for them, and it worked out. Alright, so in the middle of this conversation, Karnak shows up in the shadows and decides to sneak in, and he has this idea of reviving Gorgon with Dr. Declan's research, and Black Bolt basically says no because it can be addicting going through Terrigenesis again. It could even drive somebody crazy going through it again, and he flat out tells him no. Gorgon's upset. He leaves, but in slow motion with a sinister look on his face. We don't know what he has in plan or has in store. And later on in the season, or later on in this episode, he ends up coming into contact with Oron. He has a decent fight scene with the whole flip and camera switch thing, which I thought was kind of cool, but a little bit confusing. But he ends up getting Oron. He sympathizes with her. She sympathizes with him. And now they're basically sort of on the same side, but not really. And so they take Gorgon's dead body. They prop him up in a cabinet. For some reason, a dead body is standing on its own in this cabinet. It's not falling over. But they mix Oron's DNA with Gorgon's because she has a way of coming back over and over and over, which we saw through this season that I really got tired of. But if it revives Gorgon, hey, it's great. But they don't know it's going to work. They stick him with her DNA. They throw him in the cabinet, shut the door with a crystal, and we don't find out till the end of the episode that it actually does revive him. But he's like, I don't know, crazy, like mad sort of. He's like growling, and he runs into Declan, and then the episode ends for him, which I thought was all right because we don't know if he's actually going to kill Declan or what's going to happen with him. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the finale. But for now, we have the entire royal family back together, sort of rushed together in this episode, but they're all intact, and I feel like if they do a second season now, they can sort of wrap up everything and continue with this. So after the royal family is reunited in this bunker, Triton disappears for the remainder of the episode until like the last 10 minutes, where we finally get a really good fight scene with him. I feel like they put a lot of effort into this fight scene and a lot of money into this fight scene to sort of make up for his absence in the previous 6 episodes, which I thought was really good, considering he was gone. And they're really making use of Mike Mo's Taekwondo skills in real life, and it turns out really well. I mean, he's going through the crowd, messing up these guys, shanking them with his knives, and he's getting rid of half of Maximus's guard right off the bat before they have any clue what's going on. And then he sort of follows Maximus into this tunnel, gets rid of the other guards, and has the showdown with Maximus. And Maximus doesn't stand a chance because Triton's like like a Navy SEAL. He's like in the water, he can take people out on land, which I thought was amazing, and I am so glad that they brought him back. You have no idea. But he takes Maximus to the same bunker that Black Bolt has made for a secret meeting with Black Bolt. And just before Black Bolt is about to kill Maximus, it makes this threat. I don't know if it's real or if it's fake, but he says that he has this thing. If he is killed, then the entire dome that they live under on the moon will shatter, break, and it'll all just become space debris, which you can't really, tell right now if that was a real thing or if it wasn't. But I got a feeling that just because he doesn't want to die, he'll take everybody with him, that it is going to be a real threat, and that's going to ensure that he stays alive. Now, whether or not he stays alive throughout this season, and hopefully if we get a second season, if they keep him alive in the second season, we'll see. But right now, this was a really good episode, and I'm glad that they're ending on a strong note. Let's just hope the season finale can follow in the same footsteps. If not, take it even further and end on a great note, which would be great, hopefully, for a second season. I'm really crossing my fingers for that. Everybody on this channel who's watching these videos knows that I am. I hope you guys are too. Just turn out on Friday. Next Friday, have everybody on your family and your friends list turn on a TV, whether or not watching it. Everybody turn on the TV to channel, ABC. Turn out for the season finale and end on a strong note. Get as many viewers as we possibly can. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm going to be there. I'm going to enjoy this whether or not, because this season was a win. Just because they brought Triton back. And for the entire 10 minutes he was on screen, he was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I did. Please jump in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought. Have any questions, and I will see you guys next time.